Hey everybody, welcome to the Uplift Network. My name is Paula, and today's powerful message is around the power of one kind act. So, kindness is often described as small, simple, quiet, not necessarily, right? It doesn't have to be. And sometimes kindness makes national news, and we hear something that causes a ripple effect across the globe. And so the truth is that a single act can create a chain reaction that reaches further than you ever thought possible and further than you may ever see. Did you ever pay it forward? Like pay for someone's coffee when you're in a drive-through? You've got your, waiting on your coffee and it just hits you to go, you know what? I'm going to pay for the person behind me, whatever they ordered. Have you ever done that? And so maybe you have and maybe you haven't, but whether you have or not, just imagine for a minute, like close your eyes, take a deep breath, exhale, and just imagine for a minute. Imagine if that person behind you then went on to pay for someone's groceries. Someone in a grocery store can't afford their bill, they're short a few dollars, and that person pays it forward and throws in the difference for that person's groceries. And then that person who got the grocery gift doesn't have a lot and says, I'm going to go donate something to the local shelter. And the local shelter then uses the donation to feed 40 people that night. Think about that. That one cup of coffee could become 40 meals for others in need. Around the world, similar ripples happen every single day. I have a couple I can share with you. Actually, I think I have two or three. I know in India, a man started a movement where he would give away free umbrellas during the monsoon season. And this small gesture actually inspired so many people that a whole bunch of volunteers started to join him. And it's like a movement now. That's what they do during monsoon season. They go out and hand out free umbrellas, right? Super cool. One little kind act turned into a whole community effort of people doing this for others. I know that in Brazil, there was a story of a teenager who was writing encouraging notes to their classmates. This has happened several times. I've seen varying stories about that, especially when bullying stories come out in a certain area. You'll see someone come forward and try to start a small movement, and in this case, these kind words and encouraging words that were being written to classmates grew into a school-wide momentum where when the school found out and the students got together, they decided to create a wall of hope. So super cool. Something that others can see every day in the future too. If that stays there, think of all the students that come through the school that might just need an encouraging word today. And there's a wall of hope that they don't have to tell anyone, they don't have to go to anyone. They can just go stand before the wall of hope and read what others have put as encouraging. And maybe something resonates with them and it could totally make the difference in their day. I love that story. Um, I know in Canada there was a story of a bus driver who dedicated a day to complimenting every passenger that got on his bus. And it became this nationwide kindness challenge of people having to, if you wanted to be part of the challenge, it was today, your mission is to, go and say something encouraging and complimentary to everybody that you meet in whatever job you might have. Super cool. Kindness isn't small, it's actually catalytic. And today you have the power to start the ripple that becomes the wave. So that's what this network is all about, the power of positivity, uplifting each other in this world, in this universe where we are today, getting away from the negative news stories and sharing those positive things that deserve us to stop and celebrate the moment. So I do have a challenge for you. I'd like you to find one kind thing that you could do today, whether you have a job and you could do something kind at your job, whether you're just out and about doing errands, whatever that may be. Find that one kind thing that you could do today. And then I want you to come back to this video and put in the comments, please, what you did. I read all my comments, by the way. So I want to bring those stories back to the community, back to the network to share. This isn't about me. This is about all of us, the collective. So I want to come back and be able to share what you've done in one of my next news updates. So I would really appreciate it if you would do that. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. And give it a thumbs up if you got something out of this. If you like and subscribe, again, it doesn't cost anything. It just helps YouTube, the algorithm, see that these stories are touching you and that there's something that you appreciate and you want more of. And it helps us get out to more people. So I would really be grateful if you would like, subscribe, and join the network. Thank you so much. And you have a wonderful day, whatever you may be doing today. God bless.